Showdown had a great turnout, but here we are jumping into the first Dragon Ball FighterZ Invitational held by the Esports Arena, starting off with Nakkiel and LordKnight. Tell me a little about these fighters.
Both very strong players, very known in the Blaze Blue scenes. Nakkiel, top 8 finalist at EVO, and LK, no stranger to every game that's anime. Longtime Smash Brothers player, but he did not let that define him, and he's easily one of the strongest players in America for these anime games, you know?
These two players,
the Air Dashers.
These two players do promise to bring a wide array of diversity with their character choices that they have. We saw them kind of doing a little bit of an exhibition match for fun earlier. I think LK might have got a little bit into his own head after losing to Nakkiel a few times. Do you think that's going to impact him here in this match?
I mean, he can take that information in, so he might succumb to those options again, but as long as he can find an answer and be able to use it, there can be a turnaround.
So looking like we've got a continuation from our playthrough from before, with Android 18, and looks like we've got Adult Gohan going on here right now. I would assume Nakkiel using Adult Gohan, using his combo moves right here, getting up in the air. Android 18 playing a bit of a ground game, throwing in Kid Buu and Blue. So the blue characters, you can tell those guys are going to be LK, and then you have everybody else on the other side, in this case particular, Adult Gohan by Nakkiel. So these guys are playing a very different game here. It looks like they're trying to play it a little bit more safe. Oh man,
he just takes him out right there.
Super fast. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to last a little bit longer. We've got Android 18 jumping in against Super Saiyan Goku.
I mean, both characters have to do a very good job of getting in and locking down, but I would say 18 kind of has a little more of an advantage of keeping the pressure on. Well, here comes Kid Buu.
All right, there we go. We have our players underneath the characters that you can see. You can tell who's lined up in the roster. Looks like LK is down with his Adult Gohan, but we still have Majin Buu.
Ooh, he just keeps going in here. All right, gets the jump S, calls an assist.
Getting buried in the corner there with red Majin Buu. Android 18 gives a little bit of space, and Majin Buu takes it to the air. Now, it's interesting that Kid Buu, rather, has a bit of a stretch. Despite that, he has a pretty low reachability stat, but the reachability might not be perfectly depicted by his stat numbers. You can see that he can reach pretty far, grabbing his opponent, slamming into the ground, stretching legs, even reaching up from the ground. That's a move that I've seen been done quite a bit in this match so far. What do you make of the reachability from Kid Buu?
Okay, doing a good job there. Using the super to clean up the health bar. We have a 2-2 matchup now. Now, Nakkiel has the life advantage, but they're both sitting on the same amount of bars, so whoever can get the first opportunity, they should be able to go for a mix-up and try to kill.
Nakkiel has a bit more life left on his side, but it looks like LK is putting him against the ropes quite a bit. A little bit of an unmatched game here with the health going down from Goku on the red. Blue Goku is taking a bit more strides to do some damage there. Bam.
Late Z cancel, but punish here.
Super Saiyan 3 Goku could come in and clean this up, change things a little bit.
Level 3 does big damage. Look at all that blue health there. Kid Buu's going to have to make a decision. Are you going to get out? Are you going to keep fighting? Or are you going to try and sparking? Now, the applications of sparking, you get a lot of perks, so...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the players were using the spark a little bit too much earlier, at least when we saw Chris and Sean battling it out regarding the Super Saiyan Showdown. Hopefully these players make use of it as much as possible to get them out of a sticky situation. Goku pummeling into Kid Buu here. Kid Buu breaking out, bringing it up. The combo hits in the top, playing an air game, bringing it down to the ground. So the reachability by those kicks, he can reach halfway across the playable arena to hit his opponent.
Yep, he can punish whiffs very easily, so you got to be careful. You got to make sure you know your attacks are going to be on your opponent.
It's Goku versus Goku. They're pretty close in life. Red Goku taking a bit more damage. Blue Goku blasting to the final Kamehameha.
Ooh, level 3.
Oh, is Kid Buu going to finish it off? And there it is. Oh, man, Kid Buu and Majin Buu, keep mixing those up. There is a difference between the two. Majin Buu's the fat one, Kid Buu is the small one. All right, it's Buu against Buu. Blue Buu versus Pink Buu. Equal in health.
It is looking like bubblegum right now. Both characters keeping it short and sweet. You're gonna end this right now.
High level combo with the final move right here. 57 hits, still some life left.
Ooh, nice homing. Oh, super. You gonna do it again?
Oh, right, looks like Blue Buu might be down for the count. Switching it out, and might bringing out Blue Goku again up against Kid Buu.
Goku gets the opportunity there. Instant air dash heavy. That Kame H.
Powering it up to Super Saiyan 3. This could be it. Could be over. And here we go with the Kamehameha. Is he going to be able to get out of there?
Kamehameha's going hard.
Managed to save some of his life. Hanging in there.
It's going to hurt. Oh, he gets this opportunity here.
Man, that attack brings it to a pretty close game.
Oh, he's going to get that life right back.
All right, Goku's got the clear advantage, getting his life gain back a little bit, leaves Kid Buu with barely any life left. If Goku can pull off a good Kamehameha weave, and it's a miss. Another missed Kamehameha, a third missed Kamehameha. He's getting anxious.
LordKnight. Oh, goes to the level 3 again and opens
And here we go. This could be the final attack. There it is, down. Goku is down for the count.
Here we go.
All right, it's Kid Buu versus Kid Buu, blue against pink.
Buu versus Buu.
Both Buus are trying to keep their distance, I think, trying to play it as safe as possible. It's anybody's game at this point.
It's safe it seems, you know? It's still 2 Kid Buus, honestly.
Absolutely, 2 very, very diverse characters with a wide array of abilities and stats that make them both devastating. And there it is. Blue Buu comes in for the win.
Ooh, that relentless pressure, you know, honestly. Sometimes it's just so hard to get out of the corner from Kid Buu. You have to pick your moments right, you know? That little tumble down, sometimes he can hit you from the top and go low. Scary character there.
They were both on the ropes too, so Kid Buu both having a very similar amount of health. They were playing it safe, keeping a safe distance as well. And sometimes that's the best way to handle these situations, is to kind of just watch your opponent, let them make the mistake, and then just drive right in and put some finishing moves. And that's what happened.
Yeah, sometimes you have to let people play their game under pressure, you know. Sometimes you're able to capitalize on it.
All right, here we go. Best 2 out of 3. Gohan versus Android 18. Both exchanging Ki Blast. Android 18 sweeps in, sending Gohan rather, into the ground. Goku and Gohan join for a Kamehameha assist. Oh, multi-combo hit. Over 30 hits. Android 18 is looking pretty rough. Gohan powering up, having Kid Buu jump in for another assist. Android 18 is against the ropes, taking damage, heavy, heavy damage at the edge of the arena. Both players looking determined, ready to do massive damage and see if they can come out even. Otherwise, it is over. Best 2 out of 3 between Nakkiel and LordKnight, LK for short.
Loses big Gohan damage, gets the pickup, double launcher. Looking pretty over here.
Blue Goku's taking heavy damage as well. Might need to switch out characters. Otherwise, he might lose Goku completely. Oh, here it is, here it is. And Goku is down. Adult Gohan takes out Blue Goku.
Nakkiel. Obviously, we've been practicing some Gohan combos, showing us what's up. Nice. Just
Gohan powering up again. Nakkiel still has the majority of his health. 2 of his players are still in the green untouched, with Gohan a little bit more than 70% of his health. LK once again taking some Blue Buu damage from Adult Gohan. Oh, this could be it for Buu. Oh, swapped out for Android 18 coming in. She doesn't have a lot of life left either, but they're about evenly matched. However, Nakkiel still has 2 in reserve.
Oh, nice coverage with the Kamehameha right there.
Oh, looks like it might be all over for Android 18.
Oh, look at this pressure, and this is such great blocks. Block 2 overheads just to get hit by a third 3 seconds later, but...
LK's amazing at blocking. He definitely knows the right time to do it, but it wasn't enough to save Android 18. She was down for the count, leaving only Blue Buu, and it looks like it's all over.
Yeah, Gohan ice skating over there for some big damage.
Oh, the family Super Saiyan blast between Gohan, Goten, and Goku, finishing off Blue Buu, and thus leaving Nakkiel as the winner.
Nice.
There's a lot of pressure on that fight. I think LK maybe had a little bit too much into his head from the previous earlier matches that we had prior to the Super Saiyan Showdown, but it looks like you're up next. You'll be taking on, I believe, who's up next? Who are you taking on?
I play Tatsu.
Tatsu, that's right. Yeah. Tatsu hasn't made his appearance just yet, but he'll be here for the Invitational next up in our match between Nerd Josh and Tatsu. Joining me on stage will be LK. We can talk about his match a little bit while continuing the commentary for the current match.
Oh, the spacing right here. Both players trying to get away from each other right now. They're sitting on the 1 bars, trying to get a vantage confirm off projectile until they get an idea of how to approach.
LK saw the chance of turning this around. 18 doing heavy damage to Adult Gohan, rather.
Nice summon there, able to keep another rep of block, but the vantage punishes the attempt.
Super Saiyan Gohan swapping in, doing major damage to Android 18. She barely has any life left.
Super.
Oh, Super Saiyan 3. This will probably finish off 18. LK will not have the opportunity to swap this character out before the knockout. Bam! Android 18 is down and out.
If you get those down heavy combos, it will cause a slide effect when you knock them down, so that's how you get those supers to hit.
Super Saiyan Goku hasn't taken any damage yet from the prior battle. Blue Majin Buu takes center arena. Just a little bit of damage there. LK has 1 in reserve.
Nice Dragon Rush. He gets it right in between the assists.
Those multi-hit combos are beautiful to watch. When you get up there between 35 and 50, it's amazing how the animation is just so smooth and crisp. Of course, I couldn't imagine that the opponent taking the damage sees it that way, but nonetheless.
He's playing so relentless right now. He's trying not to let him out, but he finagles a way through. Wow.
Nakkiel has a great defense. He's always able to back off when he knows that he needs to, let the opponent kind of make some moves, but he's great at anticipating, especially what LK has in store for him. I think the earlier matches gave Nakkiel the upper hand. He watched closely, figured out exactly what was going on, but still, LK can jump in and he can turn this around if he just lands some of these combos that he's trying to pull off. Some of these energy moves that he's been missing could really end up hurting him by the time this is done.
Yeah, he was starting to do some damage there, and it seemed like Nakkiel did not want to deal with that matchup. He was like, I'll fight fire with fire, and it paid off.
Nakkiel still has all 3 fighters, none KO'd. LK has 1 fighter left. Super Saiyan Goku is in trouble. We've got Kid Buu nearly full health there, taking a little bit of damage, keeping his distance, dodging the majority of the Kamehameha, jumping in, but Goku's still able to come in with the combo attacks.
Oh, tricky there.
Swapping out for Adult Gohan, it's father against son. Bringing it to the air, finishing it with an energy sphere.
He was just so crafty with his attack pattern there. He did the one, from how he approached every time, he switched it up enough to where LK was aware, and he was just 1 step ahead there. A very good play.
Absolutely, and finishing that off